Morning, afternoon, or evening to everyone, according to where you are at in the globe in this moment. Here in Parma, it's 4:04 p.m. Welcome, everyone. I'm glad, guys, you are all connected here for these around 60 minutes of business class, which is entitled Numbers Are Not So Boring. So first of all, let's go through all together to some learning helps, guys. I mean, this is I don't know how much are you familiar with this technology, with this platform, which is Zoom, but it's plenty of features, and I want to make sure that we will get the most out from this hour we are going to spend together. First of all, we have a chat that we can use for typing, questioning, or answering to. But we do also have a button that you can press, which is like a hand, raised hand. And I just want to make sure you are familiar. So try to push your hand, please, so I can see all of you. There we go. Raise your hand, please. Wonderful, guys. It's amazing. Wonderful. Technology is working. Okay, great. So please, anytime you have a comment, just please, you can type or help me to figure out with your hand, okay? Now, I want to go through quick to some good helps that they're going to help us during these hour to stay together, okay? So some learning helps. So first of all, I'd like to send to all of you my virtual hug, okay? We are all far away, and somehow physically disconnected, but we are very connected from our inside. So this is my virtual hug to all of you guys. And then what I want to make sure that, because we are, of course, it's true, we are running this class with digital platform, and but nothing is changing. I mean, there are something is changing from the normal classes, you know, physical classes, and something not. One of the things that we want to make sure that you get is your amount of coffee, your amount of tea, whatever you like to have during this class, please feel free to get it, okay? Now, as you know, guys, taking notes is a very good behaves in order to retain more and to fix more information. You know that there is a scientific rule that says that if you take notes and you review them within the next 24 hours, you can get up to 80% more of information retention. So make sure you have pen and paper available for your class. Also, we're gonna have, we're gonna have a kind of interaction, virtual interaction, digital interaction. So maybe you have questions, and just please make sure you raise your hand with the button, or simply type into the chat, and we will figure out, hopefully during the class itself, or maybe later, how how can we answer to that? I'm just seeing a question. The screen is zooming in. How can I zoom in out? Well, that is a good question. Maybe Jack can help. I'm going to call my friend, my colleague, just to have his technology helps. Okay, so we'll try to figure out. Then we have other, I was saying, oh, okay, I have my colleague here. So Jack, mi puoi guardare la chat un secondo, ce la fai? Grazie. Ok, grazie. Vai, ciao. Okay, sorry guys, I was saying back. Again, make sure if you have other questions that's coming up during the class, maybe they are not related to the specific topic that we are in the moment. So type it in the chat, we will take care afterwards, okay? So once again, it's when we're in front of a screen for a while, it's easy to get distracted from phone, from you know, WhatsApp, Facebook, and notification, Instagram notification. So make sure you guys, you have, you put everything in silent mode, and maybe you put them away so we can stay focused for our next hour, okay? Once again, learning is about not only listening, but is about being active and interactive. So I will try to do everything possible to keep you interacting with me. I will actually, I mean, ask you questions. So please be in the just, you know, just not watching and passively, but be in the time, in the moment. So in this way, we're gonna get the most out from this class. So that being said, guys, I wanna start with this, and actually I'm gonna start with a question right away. So what do you see in your screen? Please give me a shout. What do you see in your screen? A carrot cake, very well done, guys. How many of you likes the carrot cake? Raise your hand. Oh, nice. Okay, wonderful. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So basically, we have a carrot cake, and we're talking about business. Why? How the carrot, okay, first of all, how he's made the carrot cake. What do you need to create a carrot cake, guys? What do you need? Let me help you, right? So do we need ingredients, right? We need ingredients, great. But my question is, what type of ingredients do we need? Anyone? Measured, okay, very good. Very good, thank you. High quality, very good. Eggs, flour, milk, perfect. Okay, so we do need a list of ingredients. Okay, now, again, some of you already answered to that. Are these specific types? I mean, you know, when you go and buy a milk, you might have, you know, the skimmed one, the whole milk. So there are specific type of milk that you need, guys. Probably yes. There is a specific type of wheat or eggs and so on that you need, right? Yes, great. Is there maybe some specific brand that you think that you like the most? I don't want to know the brand, but only if you usually also, when you cook, when you're making your own recipe, are you choosing also the type of brand? Yes or no? Yes, very good. Now, is it important to measure them, or you simply just put everything together and you mix together? Mass measure, very good. Important, mass measuring for baking, very good. Now, once again, so basically there is a proportion to be followed, right? When you make your own carrot cake or whatever you are going to cook, you do have some specific rules, a proportion to be followed, right? Now, that being said, I do measure every ingredient, guys, okay? Let's pretend that I got the best ingredients in the market, the brand you wanted, the specific types, and now I already prepared, you know, ingredient by ingredient, and I did measure them, okay? So everything is ready, measured, pre-measured, ready to go to be, you know, to create the carrot cake. Now, can I put everything together and go? Or is there a procedure to follow? Is a process? No? Very good. I do have a process to do, right? Wonderful. Now, let me ask you this then. If that is what we need for this is what we need for to baking a carrot cake, right? So basically, the different dots are born from the proportion, from the way, and from the order in which the main ingredients enter into the processing. So how many of you guys raise your hand if you try to do something at home, some recipe for the first time, and for some reason didn't work out? Raise your hand. Very good, thank you, thank you. So, and probably not because you didn't wait or measure the ingredients, but maybe from when you start to put together all the ingredients, some procedure, some process has been maybe messed a little bit, and at the end the result is not the one we wanted, right? So how many times we baked something and it didn't come out as expected. Okay, that is quite fair. It could happen to everyone. So basically, to create a carrot cake, we know that we need ingredients, and we know that we need a process, right? End result is the carrot cake. The ingredients will help us to get to create the cake, but it's not enough. We need to have a specific process, right? Now, thinking about, okay, what is the analogy of the cake? And if we think about the salon, right? A hair salon basically is like our is like our kitchen, okay? So think about that. The hair salon is the kitchen, okay? Now, if the hair salon is the kitchen and the cake is the result, and the ingredients are our what we need for the cake, and the process is what we need for getting the cake, let's make an analogy here, okay? So basically, the cake is what we get from the hair salon, which is the end result. We got some money back, right? Hopefully, hopefully. Now, the ingredients, right? The ingredients for the cake are, and what are the ingredients for the hair salon? What do you think are the ingredients for the hair salon, guys? Help me out with the chat. So give me some answer. Give me some answer. Color, very good. Products, mixing your color, good services, stylist, very good. Good point, guys. So basically, teams and product, very good. So we do have, products. We do have services. We do have also our menu, means, literally the salon menu, the list of the services that you can sell, that you can provide to your clients. So these are the ingredients that a hair salon has to produce the cake, which is in this case the money, okay? And what is the process? The process basically is composed by, actually here, we also have to think about that. When we cook, we have a process to follow, right? But it's also procedure. And there is a bit of difference between process and procedure. Okay, we will maybe talk about it a bit more in deep later, or in the next session too. So basically, process, procedures, and team skills. Okay, so basically the process is what you need to do to get the color in the right, as a right result. The procedure is what is being decided as a process of, as a steps of working, okay, that everyone in the team should follow, okay, ideally. And the team skills is related to simply the singular people and their own capacity and their own level and their own ability to literally generate with their hands and their knowledge, okay? So this is what it is. So guys, is it clear, this analogy? Guys, tell me, give me a shout, Is it clear? Yes, very good, wonderful. Thank you so much, guys, really appreciate it. Now, I'm gonna go back to the cake here. And the reason why I'm going back to the cake is because the cake, it's equal money, right? So basically, if the cake is equal money, that means that in our hair salon, the more busy is the salon, right? And the more amount of money we're going to make, right? And that is, I think, is good. I mean, we all know that we are working with incredible passion when we are in the salon, and actually, probably most of us, can't wait to get back and work, after these these contingency and this forced isolation. We can't wait to do some hair or just walking outside, having chat with the people and so on. So basically, see, we have mannequin at home. We're working and practicing things even at home. Luckily, I have my garage that is full of tools and mannequins, so I can do hair at home too. Anyway, let's going back here. So basically, our end result, which is the cake or the money, is basically related to the capacity of having more and more clients in our salon. Okay, now let's think about our money. I mean, the point is, how can we get or how a good business? How can we improve our business, right? And before going to that point, I just want to share something with you, which is basically, there is tons of these sentences, or coming from illuminated people in the business, in the marketing, in life, and so on. I just want to share that, okay? So as you can see, there is no way to grow a business without measure it, okay? So basically, you can't improve what you can't measure. You can't manage what you don't measure. Innovate. So Steve Jobs was saying, I have discovered that the best innovation is sometimes the way you organize the company. I mean, there are, without data, you are just another person with an opinion. Now, what I want to share with you before moving forward is it's just a little bit of my personal experience. For those of you that don't know, I've been a salon owner for around 20 years, and I own 2 salons in Parma, and actually quite a well-recognized and big staff salon, so big team too. I really enjoyed all of these years working behind the chair. In the meantime, I was even involved in the education industry. So basically, I really had the opportunity to use my own salon as for experimentation tools. Basically, I was teaching about business and management. I also own a company beside of that was producing software for hair salon and beauty salon. So literally, I developed another side of my job, which was more business related. And the good thing is that I was capable to, having ideas, reading, studying other example of other people. Many people created fantastic tools to improve the business. And it was not only having ideas, but literally practicing the idea in my own business, which some of them they worked, some other they didn't. So I literally get the results before talking about that. Uh, and of course, one of the things I definitely learned it is that without being able to be accountable and to measure your business, you really can't think about, oh, is going well, is not going well. The point is, you might measure at the end of the day your cash flow. That will, maybe you can measure at the end of the month. You simply compare the uh, total incomes of the month with the total incomes of the last year, and you see, oh, it's more or is less. Well, that is it's for sure it's something, but I would say, guys, it's not enough. In my classes that I, I led, I had fantastic students, hairdresser as we are, and you know, when I was asking, okay, guys, how many of you are, you know, there is no right and wrong answer to that. We're here to share, so we don't judge, we don't care. But, so literally, how many are really having a clear picture of the salon figures in this moment? And I'd say the reality, okay, some of them, they were thinking, they got opinion about how the salon was working, but in reality, when it was the time to, okay, tell me how many of these you do, how many of these you do, most of them, they couldn't answer a precise number, okay? So now, today, we're going to share uh, a basic tool. It's, I would say, one of the first tools that I'm gonna share with you guys, because this is not, I mean, this class is basically not finishing today. This class, it's only starting today, and it's going to continue next week and the weeks afterwards. So we're going to have a lot of time. We're going to have time to stay together and implement um, our sharing. Okay, and so hopefully also the learning. Now, so before I move forward, guys, please raise your hand. I want to see if you are there listening. Very good. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Now, the next, let's start from here, guys. The next chart, the next slide is a chart, okay? Is representing a week, okay? And is a table, which I call the business management table. It's a simple one, you know. Oh, okay. Let me ask you this before moving forward, guys. Please, can you raise your hand if in your salon you do have, for those of you who are working in a salon, okay, if in your salon you do have a software that is tracking all the numbers, all the figures. Raise your hand. Okay, I would say quite a good amount of people. Very good, nice. Now, basically, I mean, having a software is, of course, the first step, because I mean, you can do. I mean, what I'm sharing today, it can be done even without the software, okay? So those of you maybe not having a software, guys, you definitely can do something even without. Of course, you will need a little bit more, you know, paper to print out, but it's feasible and is not taking out too much time from your business. By the way, this is a really important thing. Because it's not possible to, okay, I'm going to use the flip chart here, okay? Let's see, let's see. So when we here we go. Let me see if I can draw this in the right manner. All right. So what is that, guys? Can you see it? What is that? Bike. Very good. Very good. Now, so basically, where is the maximum effort? In which wheel? The back wheel. Very good, Laura. Yes, exactly. In the small one, the back wheel is the one has the maximum effort. Very good. So now, the only thing is that, guys, this is what somehow we can see. We can say that we have, you know, the maximum effort when we pedal, right? So which we can say that this is the 80% of the effort. It stays there, okay? However, listen, guys, if you don't have a steer, right? If you don't have the capacity to go in the right path, you get against the trees, okay? So basically, this is 20% of the effort because it's not very hard, right? To just stand on top of the steer and the driving, following the street or simply deciding where to go, okay? So basically, this is a 20% of the effort. However, guys, keep in mind this, that if you don't drive in the right direction, you can't get any results. So basically, these 20% of the effort, it's equal 80% of results. Okay, this is 80% of your results. So basically, it's important that if we have numbers, or if we don't have, we need to start to get them. And then it's not enough having numbers. I've seen so many, and I'm not saying you are, guys. I'm just sharing my previous, you know, many years of teaching of business experience. I found salons owner, stylist, tracking all the numbers, but then they didn't know what to do with these numbers. So basically, you got the power, but you don't know where to drive your business. Okay, so what we're gonna learn during these next few appointment is okay. Let's start with the simple numbers, but also understand. Understanding what to do with these numbers, okay? What to do with these figures. Just answering to Paige Davidson, yes, this is a business class. It's not doing here. We do have other classes where we do here, okay? Sorry if it wasn't not clear, but the title of this class is Number Are Not So Boring. So basically, it's about leading and managing a salon. Okay, now let's go back to this slide. Okay, now we have on this chart. Thank you for joining, Paige. Thank you. Let's go back to this chart. So basically, on the left column, you do have a date, right? You have dates, right? Euro total means the total generated during the day, divided, I mean, coming from services. And then you have, I mean, because during the day you might sell some products. Okay, so what is important to separate at the end of the day is, okay, what it has been generated from services and what it has been generated from products. Okay, either in terms of euro, means money, or your currency, doesn't matter, either in terms of number, okay? I will give you an example afterwards. Then, how much I made from retail and how many pieces of retail of products I sold. Now, how many clients I served, okay? and then also, oh, sorry, I made this, going back. Here we go. And then how many, so I was saying how many clients and how many loyal clients. I mean, clients, maybe today I served 10 people. Okay, what's the next is the fact that we need to know, is there any new clients came in today? So if I served 10 people and I got one new client, I served 9 loyal clients, okay, and 1 new client, okay? Now, let's go ahead, okay? Now, next is, I'm just using this example as in order to get, I put inside of this chart some figures which are literally invented, okay? It's not a real situation. I just invented a week. And please, guys, give me a shout if you can follow, if it's everything clear till now. Very good. If you have any question, please, you know that the Zoom allowed us to also to talk, and I can literally unmute you, and so we can have a you know, direct chat, okay? Now, here we go. So let's go through one day only now, okay? One day only. Let's say Tuesday, April the 7th. So basically it's this week, okay? It's not finished, I mean, the previous week actually, okay? Tuesday. So let's say that this is my hair salon, and on Tuesday, my day has generated 900 euro. Now, my day generated 780 euro coming from services like cutting, blow drying, colors, and so on. And we did 24 services. What does it mean that? It means that, let's pretend my client does color, cut, and blow dry. Those are 3 services, okay? If my client, she does only color and blow drying, those are 2 services, okay? So basically at the end of the day, according to what it has been done, you can measure the amount of the total amount of services. Now, next one is the retail amount. Okay, how much retail in terms of money, you know, we have done today? So 60 euro. And how many pieces has been sold? Oh, again, we sold 3 pieces. I don't know, maybe 3 conditioner, whatever, right? Now, the number of clients are 9, and they were all loyal clients. Okay, guys, yes, I will definitely share with you the charts. What I'm asking to you, just to make sure that we don't forget, okay, I'm going to write here my my email, so you can write afterwards, and just I will share as soon we finish the whole. Okay, this is my email. Please be in contact with me. I will definitely share. I guess these live is going to be is now recorded, and so it's going to be posted also. So everything is going to be posted. But of course, we can share these materials. Okay, so make sure you just shout me an email, quick mail, so I just to get a reminder. Okay. Now, here we just going back to the Tuesday. So we served the 9 clients, and all of them were existing clients, okay? Is it clear for now? Is it clear, guys? Give me a shout, raise your hand if it's clear. Very good. Now, wonderful, thank you so much. Now, here is the point. Let's move forward. What's next? The next is this. Okay, guys, here I need all your attention, okay? Because it's important to understand the process. So these, let's pretend that we have been through the whole week and now we have 1 week full of numbers. Okay, good. It will be posted on Davines Education, I guess, but Jacopo, it will answer for sure to this question, because I'm managing more the content in terms of creating the content, but the digital and the actually let's do that, guys. In the last 5 minutes, I will go through some questions, so I will give you the answer, so I can continue the conversation without interruption. Okay. Okay. Oh, in YouTube channel. In YouTube channel, guys, is gonna be in Davines YouTube channel, so you will find this record. Okay. Now, here we go. Let's start to get some numbers and analyzing some numbers. Okay, so basically at the end of the week we have the whole totals. In the right column, you have the 5 days total. Okay, now let's start here. This calculation tells us the percentage of the new clients on top of the existing clients. Okay, there you go. So which are, oh, here I made a slightly, there's my bad, but I will correct that. So let's say basically what we have, it's 2 new clients on top of 59 they came in during the week. So basically 3.39% are new clients on top of the total amount of clients, which is good, guys. It's really, I mean, in this case, it would be great, because I mean, it's not easy to get, you know, 3.5% of new clients. Well, it depends. It depends where you are based. Anyway, let's move on. Retail. So basically, we sold 25 products during the week. On top of 59 people came into the salon. So which means this is 42% of the people at least bought 1 product. Good or bad, I don't know. This is depending what you are expecting, okay? But let's follow the process. Now, the next one is number. So before we calculated the percentage, now we are calculating not the percentage, but how many pieces of product have been sold to each client. So basically 59 were the clients in the salon and 25 the products sold. So basically it's like, oh, I inverted, this is wrong, guys. See, I made a mistake. It should be the opposite. It's not a 236, but it's the opposite calculation. Don't take, I mean, this is interesting. It's opposite way. So I will correct this and I will give you the right number afterwards, okay? So basically it's 25 divided 59. So it's 0.42 product. 0.42 product for each person, okay? Sorry, my bad. I inverted the figures, okay? Now, what's next? Next is that the percentage of the retail, means euro, money, 390 euro coming from the retail on top of 4,870 euro, which is the total income of the week, okay? So this is the percentage. So basically 390 divided 4870 and the result multiplied 100, this is 8%. So basically our percentage money to money, retail to total income, it's 8%. Again, I'm not saying it's good or bad, because that is really depending where you're starting from, what is your average in your market, and so many other things. So this is just understanding how to calculate things, okay? Now, number of service for each client. So basically, when a client comes in a salon, how many services she's buying from us means 1, 2, 3, or so on. So basically, under 33 were the services sold in the salon, and 59 were the clients. So basically, each client bought 2.25 service each. Once again, as I was saying, many or not, this is not up to us in this moment to say, okay? Average client ticket. So basically, how much every client is spending when he's visiting my salon. It's again 4,870 euro is the total, and 59 is the number of clients that visited our salon. As a result, every client spent 82 euro .54 cents. Okay, so this is a good, I mean, this is what is coming out from this week, okay? Don't take any assumption, because this is imaginary numbers, and once again, I apologize for my mistake that I will correct afterwards, okay? Now, let's move on, because it's not finished. Now, at the end of the week, you're gonna get the top chart, okay? So what you need to do is basically every week create one of these charts and put, oops, sorry, my bad, creating, again, here we go. Creating this chart and reporting in a similar chart week by week. So at the end of the month, you have the total. In this chart that I'm showing here, the only week is completed is the week 2, which was the one we were showing before, okay? Now, guys, one more thing. First of all, everything clear till now? Please give me a shout. I know that's, I mean, not sometimes it's not that easy. Any question related? Any doubt? Okay. Permission to move on. Very good. Thank you so much. Now, going back to my point before. So let's pretend that right now we are all informatized, means our salon, they have the software to collect the numbers, or anyway, you put it in place a simple way, as I shown you, with a simple chart to do daily, and then put weekly and then monthly, okay? It's not too many numbers to track, only that, okay? So now, facts or opinions. As we said before, we cannot drive our business based on our feelings or sensation or perception. We need to get facts, okay? Because it often happens, you have a perception of your business which is very different from what is the reality. Not you guys, I'm saying generalistic speaking, often happens. I've seen that many and many times, okay? Now, let's say we know what we do have inside, right? This is a beautiful cat, which is inside of the box, and he knows perfectly the numbers of the salon because we started to track. Okay, unfortunately, tracking only, it's useless. We need to know something more. What do you think we need to know? What do we think we need to know? No answer, no answer. What to improve? Very good. How can we know what to improve? How can we know how to read them? Okay, very good. Very good. When the numbers are not satisfying, check the number. Comparing week to week, close to. Very good. Okay, thank you guys. Very good job. Good job. So basically what we need to do is, first of all, comparing of course, you need to have a certain amount of time. You cannot start this week and then the next week comparing to the previous week. It's too early. You need to have a longer period of, collecting the numbers before starting to create a comparison. Okay, so then you can have an inside to inside comparison. Means in general, I'm saying, but you need to start anyway. In general, same period of last year, same period of this year. However, you can start even earlier, okay, with inside, or having some outside sources of your local market, that tells you average numbers, so you can compare and see what is your benchmark, okay? So in that moment, it becomes really useful. So if I know that, I don't know, 3 services for every client is, if I know that 2 services for every client in my market is the average and I'm doing 3, so I know that I'm doing good. Maybe I'm not yet satisfied, but I know that I'm doing good, okay? So basically what we need is really to get a comparison. Without comparison or without benchmarks, any number is useless, okay? This is important to understand. Now, what I want to do here is, again, it's the same number of before, okay? Here we have 339 new clients percentage on top of existing, on top of total clients, actually. The retail percentage on top of the clients is, this was wrong, guys. I apologize again. I will need to change. Number of pieces per client, or number of service for client, and average ticket for clients, okay? Again, good or bad? Well, it depends. We can't say that is good as we can't say that is bad, okay? But it's important that we start to get a little bit of information from what's happening outside, and you start to compare with yourself. So you're gonna have, okay, this is what I did before. How can I do? Let's pretend to take one of these number, okay? I'm gonna take one of this number. And actually, I will ask you a question here. We have a few minutes more. Let's say that €82. 82 euro. Okay, I'm gonna take the last. No, actually, sorry. I'm gonna take I'm gonna take the number of services per client, which is 225. Okay. So let's pretend that we want to increase this number. What can we do? Any idea, guys? Upsell Broworks. Okay, good. Offer new services. Upsell. Very good. Promotion. Very good. Okay, so basically, yes, we need to, it's okay. Now, we can suggest new looks, okay? Promote other services, very good. So I guess you got the point, guys, what is important to do. And here I need to go back to this, okay? You remember what we said here about this. It's true. What you're saying, guys, is absolutely correct. The point is it going to be planned what to propose, or is it going to be random? Oh, guys, okay, let's have a brief with the team of the salon and say, guys, we need to improve the proposal. This is a question, guys. How would you manage that? Very good. We have to plan it very well. Agreed. You know how, because the point is how many times happens in their salon to say, oh guys, we need to do more, we need to do more, we need to do more. But saying we need to do more, it's not enough. Nothing will happen because there is no clear direction of what to sell. Okay, so basically what we need to learn, what we need to put in place is, for sure, sharing numbers with your team. Sharing numbers with your team. Okay, good point. Now, understood the numbers and the mechanics of the numbers, it's about, okay, let's see what is feasible to be used as upselling, in retail or in services. So having two simple, clear things to propose to everyone, which will help to improve and increase the incomes. Okay, so this is the first thing, but I will discuss about that more in the next part. Okay, guys, we have 3 minutes to go. Then I have to leave the slot to the next people are teaching in this platform. So first of all, we have 2 minutes before I leave you to ask question and try to answer. This is the next chapter. Okay. Next chapter means the continuation of what we did today. Number are not so boring. Number 2, which is again on the same platform and is going to be next week on Wednesday. Oh, actually, sorry guys, it's not 10 a.m. It's Wednesday, 4 p.m. same time of today. Sorry guys, same time of today. And Friday, 10 a.m. Okay, it's gonna be same. So for those of you guys you want to get even again and see it again, remember, even this week on Friday, 10 a.m. I will do it again, same. Or next week we have the number 2. Okay, so here I have 2 minutes to go through some questions here. Let me check if I can do anything more. You will find the events and the links on Facebook, of course. How many modules there are going to be? Oh, this is a good question. Well, in reality, guys, I have business program that will take you through more than a week in a real class all day long. So basically, we have planned this moment twice a week, but basically is one new content every week till the end of May. So we have quite a lot of content to share. And please join. And actually, if you have more requests, again, you can connect right in Davines Education. You can type and having some suggestion. If you enjoyed, guys, please share your likes in Davines Education. These are also on our Instagram pages, my personal pages, and write to me. You have my email address. If you have any specific request, I will try to catch up with you guys. And we have very much a lot to share. So please, once again, I want to say Thank you so much for joining us today, joining me today. Hope you find interesting, even though it's a very simple bullet that we just shot. So again, thank you so much. I will disconnect this live in 10 seconds. Ciao guys, thank you so much. Love you so much. Thank you.